Another problem here, folks. Memory card full.
My hope is that it didn't skip a little section in the map.
What's going on? This is Jesse from jtkaerialworks. Getting an early start to the morning, as you can see. I'm gonna go and capture for Fly Guys today. Going to New York and New Hampshire. I'm based in Maine. It's gonna be quite the drive today. All right, guys. So the goal for today is we're going to be going to Plattsburgh, New York, and I think I'm saying that right. I'll put it up on the screen here. We're gonna do that capture. This is for Sam's Club. It's a facade and then an oblique capture. And then we're gonna go more eastward towards New Hampshire. And there's a capture for Sam's Club there in Concord. So we'll do that next, then we'll drive back. Might be reflying one in Scarborough. It's kind of my bad. I flew way too high when I set the parameters for the flight. Let's see how the day goes. So we have a 4.5 hour drive to the Plattsburgh, New York location, and then 3.5 to Concord, New Hampshire, and then 2.5 back. We'll try to do all three, but before that, we gotta gas up. Yeah, we still have money in the bank. Let's go. You know what, I think at night the price go down. Don't quote me on this. It was $3.19 yesterday. Wow, man, look at all the people on the road. Oh, there's actually someone like that. If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, who's Justin? What is jtkaerialworks? What is being a drone pilot? My name's Justin, as I just mentioned. I just started becoming a drone pilot here in Maine. Earlier this year, starting April, I went to go get my license, Part 107 license. If no one knows what that is, Part 107 pretty much is just a license that allows you to fly commercially, so getting paid to do work with a drone anywhere in the US. There are a few places that are completely restricted, but most of the time you don't even want to be flying there anyways. I'm tired, can you tell? Anyways, and boy, I hope this is good camera angle because I have absolutely no clue. I started a drone business, drone services to be exact, back in, well, kind of got off the ground late in May after acquiring all the correct licensing, building a website, stuff like that. So started late in May. I've done some work for real estate agents. Starting to get a little bit lighter out here. Going through New Hampshire here soon. Going to be a ferry.
In about 10 miles, turn left on...
As I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a ferry once we get into New York. I'm not really sure if I want to. The ferry, I guess it depends on how much it is. But before we even get there, I would definitely like to hit some sort of bakery or something. It's early in the morning right now. Getting light. It's definitely fall here over in New England. There we go. It's starting to get light now. 6:30. So I don't know a whole lot right now about specifics in the industry of drones, but I can tell you that we have a problem currently, drone-wise, with DJI. We're having a problem, especially in the US, with getting those new drones in because of many different reasons. Some of it's the tariffs, some of it is political unrest with DJI being a Chinese brand. The future with using DJI drones is not looking great at the moment. They are still the head of the industry. Of the best technology, so we're still going to be using them. I'm still going to be using them for a little bit. It's a nice view to our side here. There are a few other companies creating drones in the US. They're competitive drones. To be honest, I haven't gotten to fly any of them yet. I'd like to at some point. So any brands who are creating drones right now in the US, hit me up. I'd love to fly some. I'd love to test them out and see how they work. So what's it like being a drone pilot? Well, it's a really cool job to get into. I've already had a few people that are like, oh yeah, this is really cool that you do this for a job. Also really cool because there's a very small percentage of people who actually even begin to think, oh hey, let's do this. If you're thinking about getting into it, now's the time. That's why I jumped into it earlier this year. There's actually an industry here, and the prospect for it to grow exponentially year after year is unbelievable. It's just super high percentage. I also don't think it's for everybody. I mean, it's the same thing with any job, right? Like, try it out. Becoming a drone pilot, there's not a whole lot necessary. Right? You're not going to college for 4, 6, 8 years to get some degree to then be able to. You can go do it right now. You can go pick up a really, really nice drone for $500 with a few extra batteries. You can just go try stuff. Go shoot photos of your own house. Practice just flying around, getting some cool videos, getting some cool photos. Go to some scenic spots. Make sure you're flying in unclassified airspace, Class G, before you go do anything. Get that recreational license. Register your drone, unless it's under that weight limit, then you don't have to. But anyways, we're on the highway here. Well, interstate, go through New Hampshire, I believe. Gonna keep cruising right along. Catch back up with you guys in a few minutes. Yeah, that's nice. Love all the mountains over here in New Hampshire, especially in the fall time. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fall in Maine and New Hampshire. I mean, probably the entirety of New England. If you're someone that's outside of New England area or outside of Maine, New Hampshire, it seems like most of the people, when you're talking about leaf peeping, stuff like that, are coming to Maine and New Hampshire. We have the best color in this area. Do you come to Maine or New Hampshire when you go leaf peeping, or do you go somewhere else? Well, guys, we made it to Vermont. If you look at a map, top of New Hampshire is really thin. The bottom of Vermont's really thin. So we just went through the thin part of New Hampshire. I don't know how long it took, maybe like 40 minutes, and it wasn't very long at all. It is 7:21, sun's coming out. So you're probably wondering, Justin, why in the world are you driving 4.5 hours to do one job? I need the experience. And if you really want to go out and you want to become something, you want to do something cool, you want to go do something that's above and beyond the norm, you got to put in the extra time, the extra effort to go and do it. It's not easy, and not everyone will have the time to be able to do this. If you have a goal in mind and you really, really want to get there, you will get there. The easiest way to get there is just to take that step forward. Take the first step. By the way, it's just getting better and better all the time. I quote that's you hear all the time, journey of 1,000 steps begins with one. And it's funny looking back now over the past 5 to 6 months, ever since April, to see how making that one decision to let's look into this drone idea of becoming a drone pilot, starting a drone business here in Maine, has led me to where I am here today. And I couldn't do it by myself. You need people along the way to encourage you. And I'm quite grateful for the people I've met so far, I've met along the way. Above all of that, I thank God and I thank Jesus for dying for me on the cross. I thank Him for coming down, saving me from my sins, which I cannot ever repay. Now I'm here and I'm hoping that I'm on the right track. I hope that I am doing what God wants me to be doing by starting this, growing it. We'll see where that takes me. Not really sure how drones fit into the picture. Must be some way that they do. Alrighty guys, first stop, we are in Vermont, stopping at Bohemian Bakery. It looked really good if you're in the area. There's some awesome bakeries, especially in this Vermont area. Gotta do it. Oh man, we hit the mother load on this one, man. Amazing bakery. Definitely had some French roots in it. Let's see. Oh, it's still warm too. Oh, look at that. It's almost like a cinnamon bun, but replaced with cinnamon chocolate. Almond croissant, Queen One, if you know, you know. Super hard to make. Can't make their own. Okay guys, so we just made it to ferry to cross Champlain Lake here in New York. We're just currently waiting for this next ferry to dock, hop right on and get across, and I'll check back in once we get across. Alrighty guys, we are on site currently evaluating the premises. Already checked in on Fly Guys, and now I am going to walk around the entire building. So this one's a little bit different than the other three I've done so far. So the Sam's Club building itself runs right into a Walmart, so I don't have to walk around the full building. Only going to be doing 3 sides instead of all 4, which is honestly easier on me, knowing that I don't have any really tall trees on the side of the building. So we're just gonna walk around here. Check it out. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to be in our way. And okay, so this is going to be a little more confusing than I thought. As you can see here, I thought that the building just completely ran into the other one. There was no separation in between. Apparently there is. After I check this out, I will go ahead and set the flight parameters. We'll do the facade capture first and then the oblique. While that is flying, we're going to go ahead and charge this battery. This charger, this cable. Now I haven't done this before on the road, charging it. There's another box that I'm assuming it regulates something important with charging. I don't know. Let's find out what this will do. There we go. Custom setup there. More baked goods. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot that goes into it once you're in the field, other than mainly a walk around, doing your due diligence there, as Dylan Gorman would say. Just making sure that there's no obstacles, no trees. That's the biggest thing, is trees. The Sam's Club in Augusta, I had to fly much above where it was supposed to be. Same with Scarborough. I have to redo the Scarborough one because I flew way too high. Hopefully we'll get to that today. I don't think I will. I think by this time I get back to Maine in that area, it's going to be like 7 p.m. It's going to be way, way too late. After this, we're going to go to Concord, New Hampshire. Probably make a stop along the way. Might be a nice spot. Maybe for some ice cream or something. The biggest thing you want to do when this is happening, you can't just leave it. Most of the time, I like to hold it, watch what it's doing, making sure nothing's going wrong, making sure it's capturing how it should be, making sure there's no malfunctions. The big thing with this one is they want dewarping on, and sometimes it'll toggle off once we take off. So make sure it is on, which I have. Watch the battery life. You might need a second battery, and if so, make sure that it pauses the mission so that you can go right back after swapping the battery to where it left off, finish the mission, so you don't have any errors there as well. If you're good at problem solving, you'll be good at being a drone pilot. You can see here, I don't know why it's flying at 146. Already have half the mission done. I don't know what to say. I set for 115, it's flying at 146. There's no obstacles in the way at 115. It's not like a sensor is like, oh yeah, we're gonna move up because of this. I also don't have it on avoid, I just have it on brake if there's an obstacle, so that wouldn't even be the case. Another problem here, folks. Memory card full. I gotta pause this and I gotta bring it home. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, I think I got the problem fixed. There's too many photos. Hopefully it left off where I wanted it to leave off. My hope is that it didn't skip a little section in the map. If so, I might have to try to figure out how to. Get to go back and do it. Alrighty guys, we just flew that mission. It took way longer than it was supposed to. We had a problem with the SD card being full. That was my bad. I should have looked at how much storage I had before I started flying the mission. It was 2,600 photos, so there's a lot. We're gonna be off to the next one. I'll stop somewhere along the way. It's a 3.5 hour drive over to Concord, New Hampshire. Let's get going. Well, you guys, we made it to Concord, New Hampshire. I arrived just over a half hour ago. It's starting to get dark. Got the drone flying. I got to pull out of the sky here pretty quick. Hopefully it will get the mission done. We started over 13 hours ago. I had a problem with the smart oblique. Comment down below if anyone knows what the problem would be. It had me doing an hour 47 data capture with over 10,000 photos. So I'm not really sure what the problem was. I ended up doing the regular oblique capture. We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully that's enough. Once again, it's going to be 2,400 photos. It's 2 overlaps. It should be good, and majority of what they wanted was just for the parking lot and the roof. Currently over 45% done, looking good battery wise. I should be able to get that one battery, but comment down below. I've never had that happen before. It was a ridiculous amount of time, especially saying that this is the exact same mission, just a little bit bigger than before, maybe like half an acre or something, or an acre. Anyways, if anyone knows, comment down below. Well guys, from the dark we started, back into the dark we end. 7 o'clock here, it's dark now here in New Hampshire. I'm gonna go grab a quick bite here at Market Basket, grab something to hold me over till I get home. Go home, go right to bed. I have to recapture Scarborough. That I'll probably do tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, at the end there it was getting dark, and the different lighting from when I started the oblique capture of the Sam's Club here in Concord to the end of it,
probably gonna have to recapture that as well, unfortunately. I didn't start early enough today. No, I guess if I had started half hour early, it probably would have been fine. But at the same time, I also couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, making me do an hour 47 flight with 10,000 photos, which is absolutely ridiculous, 4 times what I've done for every other site. So I'll hope to get that figured out. Anyways, go to grab a quick bite. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.